Happy Monday, straight up Tennessee family. What is good? It's your boy Ruck in the building, man, on the Who Is Vanderbilt show. Listen, y'all, we still a little hungover. I think that this Florida game has got us on another level. This Florida game still has us feeling on top, feeling a lot better about defensively what Tennessee was able to do against Florida. I think offensively, what we were able to do, rolling left, rolling right, getting things into the right places offensively. It just makes us feel really good right now. But this is a different type of test this week. You got a team who is fighting to get into the college football playoff, and their entrance into the college football playoff runs through Knoxville. What does Tennessee have in store on Senior Day? What does Tennessee have in store this weekend? Because this game, y'all, this isn't one that we kind of just sit around and twiddle our fingers on. Like, this is actually now a game. Last year, we spotted this team 14 points. We gave them 14 and still won. I don't think you can spot this team 14 this year and still win. You got to come prepared from snap one to the end till that thing says triple zeros on that clock. And so I'm interested, and I got a crew with me tonight. I got the boys Dylan, Sel, and C2. Everybody is back tonight for the Who Is Vandy show. So, man, let's just get it popping here on a Monday. You already know what it is, man. It's straight up Tennessee, baby, and it is the Who Is Vanderbilt show.
Tennessee's the program to keep an eye on. If you want to know which program that's not currently at the head table of college football, it's Tennessee.
Now Mashak's got to go. A fire! Fire! Wins it! Jamaal Mashak wins it! He needs a strike. Burton needs a bolt. Swing and a miss! And for the first time, Rocky Top reaches the mountaintop of college baseball.
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up Tennessee on a Monday, man. It is the Who Is Vanderbilt show. I got Sel, I got Dill, I have C2 with me. Sel is no longer with us. He left, but he should return. We shall see what happens if he does return. Boys, it just feels good to have the crew back, man. What's good? Not all at once.
It's good to be back. It was good to be back, man. Can y'all hear me at all?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear. You might want to turn it down a little bit.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Billy, what's up?
it's Vandy week. You know, it's the last game of the season. It's Senior Day. Just go out there, put on a show. We're feeling good.
Sel, how we up, bro, on a Monday? Still can't hear. He gone.
Right.
I'm feeling good, y'all.
Volume. Is this volume better, Rock?
Perfect. I think this game, y'all, and I'm gonna just start it off kind of like this, get the juices flowing. 22 people locked in watching right now, man. Y'all go ahead, hit the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up right now for me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, join the channel. We continue to grow this thing, and you guys continue to grow this thing. So we appreciate it, man. We love and appreciate all of that support. This game, y'all, man, it's interesting to me. Not because of the matchup, because Tennessee's still better at every position to me. But because of what it brings, right? Vandy has had the season of a lifetime. Is that safe to say? Like, am I overstepping my boundaries there? Really the season of a lifetime almost for the Vanderbilt Commodores. Again, the schedule wasn't hard for them, right? You beat South Carolina, who, God almighty, trash. Georgia State, trash. Utah State, trash. Virginia Tech, trash. Charleston Southern, trash. But you beat LSU. Trash. You beat Missouri. Should have lost to Missouri. If Bo Perula plays, you probably do lose to Missouri.
Right.
You lose to Texas. Texas allowed you to get back in that game. I still don't know how Texas let that happen. But then you beat Auburn by a touchdown. It's like the back half of the season they have played worse. And they've just kind of got lucky with some of those teams being Missouri, who struggling at this point in the season, right? Like Missouri is not even like we have a better SEC record than Missouri, right? Missouri's fallen from grace. They're 3-4 in conference play. That's not good. Auburn, bottom 4th in the SEC. Kentucky, bottom tier SEC. Like, so I'm saying all of this to say I'm not sure how good Vanderbilt actually is. I don't think they're bad. And I think our schedule is trash as well. Like, look, Vandy Chris. Shout out to my man Vandy Chris right here. He says, a Vol fan calling our schedule trash. Show me your win against a Power 4 with a winning record. FYI, Perdula did play into the fourth quarter. Oh, that's when he got hurt. Is that correct? He got hurt against Vanderbilt that year.
That's when they snapped his leg.
Yeah. So no. Vandy Chris, look, man, first of all, I'm glad you're here. I need you tonight. I need you to kind of chime in. We know that we know this, brother. If you hung around this channel at all, we have said multiple times that we trash. We have not been great in 2025. We've had every opportunity. We had an opportunity to beat Georgia, missed a field goal. We had the opportunity to beat Bama, threw a pick 6 on the goal line, right? Like we're not saying that our schedule was anything, brother. Like we played like dog dookie against OU and lost at home, right? Like if you were around this channel, you would understand that we're probably one of the more realist Tennessee channels around here and not just sitting here talking about why we think we should just win. Anyways, but the reason, going back to my original point, I do believe that I can't put my finger on how good is this team actually as far as Vanderbilt, right? The same with, I think you can say the same for us is how good are we, right? I think you saw how good we can be. We can dominate football games. We have more talent than half of the league, literally. But what does that talent do on Saturday? So opening thoughts this week, C2, ain't heard from you in a minute. So what you think?
Well, I don't know what to think, to be honest with you, man. Like, I was telling people going into the Florida game that it would be just like Tennessee to lose games that we could have won and fall out of playoff contention and then go win in the swamp for the first time in 20 years and then come back and lose to Vandy at home. That sounds like the most Tennessee thing that we could possibly do, just from being a fan for now 35 years. Happy birthday to me.
Who's doing all that? Sale must be doing all that, bro. Sale over there messing, bro. What is he doing?
I'm so disoriented. I was trying to change my view because I ain't never seen this before. I'm like, oh, because you told me earlier that I'm upgrade. I'm like, oh, we all got different views, but
I'm like, bro, the screen just jumping left and right. Like, Sale over here. Oh my gosh.
My fault.
Still jumping all over the place. No, but I mean, I could see us winning this game by 20. I could see us losing this game by 20. I don't really know what to think. What gives me hope is that Vanderbilt's pass defense is pretty bad. They're, I think, 113th, 114th in the nation. And come hell or high water, Heupel has made it clear with this offense he's going to pass the ball, even if it's a run situation, unless, of course, it's the second half of the Florida game, in which case he's not going to pass the ball at all. But every other game this year, he's going to air it out no matter what the situation calls for. So that gives me some hope. But, of course, then you've got our back end on defense, and it's trash. It's just awful. I'm really happy that holding penalty got called because I was about to start yelling at my TV when I saw Farouk do whatever the hell that was, because that was even worse tackling for him than Turrentine normally has out there.
Oh
That
my
was
god.
depressing.
Nah, bro. I thought it was hysterical as soon as like Jaden Ball had one of his runs. Andre Turntine came up to try to make a tackle. He got ran over, and I instantly thought that you were gonna say something, and you didn't. So I was like, "Yeah, he in full dad mode, like tire boy. Like man, I done seen this so many times. I ain't even gonna talk about it." um, Dill, what about you? I know we talked a little bit yesterday on the next day, but like early on the week, it's a Monday. What's your opening thoughts, bro, to this game?
Yeah, I mean, it's the most Tennessee thing in the world to be worried sick about a 3-win football team and going down there and playing Florida and then turning around and playing Vandy and being like, yeah, we got this in the bag easy when they're a playoff team pretty much. But, Vandy's done a lot of good things this year. Diego especially, he's been playing his heart out last couple of games. I think that we can beat them, though. And that's not just speaking to the all-time record. That's speaking to, I think we have a better roster. I think we're more disciplined. I think that we have the edge on them in pretty much every category. But for some reason, there's a part of me that thinks that this game's going to be a lot closer than it is. Than it should
Totally.
be.
Yeah, I think it will be too. Sel, what about you, bro? Early in the week, it's Monday. What this game feeling like to you?
I feel good. I know this can be a divided group at times on optimism and doubt, but I'm feeling good, man. I think we're gonna see the true definition of rivalry week on Saturday. I think there might be a couple of scruffles. I think it's gonna be all the way to the end. I don't see a blowout at all on either side. I think this would probably be the most entertaining Tennessee Vandy game in history. So
I think it's set up to be that way, man. I mean, you got a team in Vanderbilt again whose record shows that they potentially deserve a spot in the college football playoff, right? I mean, you lose to Texas, who at that time was not playing great football, right? But Texas wins that game. It kind of gets them back going. Texas is now in the race still. And Vanderbilt's right on the outskirts. Like it's that, like Vanderbilt is right where you want to be honest. Like they're right where you want to be to just kind of sneak in to the playoff. And the only thing that stands in front of them is a team that they have struggled to beat consistently forever. And man, again, Tennessee goes down to the swamp this past weekend, something we haven't done in 22 years and win. It's kind of like the weight has been lifted, right? Diego Pavia is the type of guy to lift that type of weight for Vanderbilt, right? You watch him play, he does nothing like special. He just plays hard, dude. And again, Deal, what have I said, boys, for the whole year? Like a team with heart is so much better than a team that's talented. Yep. Florida State, probably one of the most talented teams in the country. They 5-5. They're terrible.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Clemson, one of the most talented teams in the country. Garbage, right? Teams with heart, man, they're the scary ones to me. And Vanderbilt has that, man. They're playing with a ton of heart, and they know what they're playing for Saturday, y'all. Because if you watch the Any Given Saturday last year, bro, they know what they playing for because they've never been here before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they haven't been in these type of positions in years since James Franklin left years and years and years ago, right? So they know what they're playing for. We know that we ain't playing for nothing but pride. And when you're playing for pride, I'm sorry, man. I think that's more scary than knowing what you're playing for. And so I'm excited to kind of see what we do, how we come out senior night, senior day, in a primetime 3:30 matchup, bro. Like what more could you ask for your last game of the season? You could end the season for a team that had playoff hopes. And it's not just a team, it's your rival. Who especially now been talking hella cash, right? Like you want this win big time. So let's see. I want to go, man. The chat is so crazy. I can't really go back, but I'm gonna go ahead.
While you're looking in the chat, if they either beat us or win whatever bowl game they go to, if they lose to us, because if they lose to us, they're not gonna be in the playoffs, but they'll still go to a good bowl game. if they win either of those situations, they will have had their best season as far as win percentage goes since 1948.
Almost 100 years, quite literally. I'm going to start at the bottom with this one from Vandy Chris because I kind of want to talk about this for a second. He says, to be fair, Ruck, he threw 3 of the prettiest touchdown passes on Saturday that I have seen out of anyone, or that I have seen out of anyone. Man, bro, people come in here C2 and like, I don't know if they read before they hit send. I just don't know. But I understand what you're saying. Said they were absolute dots. Okay, now find me for the rest of the season or his entire career. Has he done it consistently? Talking about Diego Pavia. Brother, I'd have zero hate on Pavia other than like I hate him as an opposing team. I hate him as like if I saw him in the streets, I probably would like try to fight him. But like as a football player, straight respect. I mean, it's respect from my side. Like I gotta respect him, and that's just how I am. I will respect you. I respect that dog in him because he's got that in him. But that's why I said like he doesn't do a whole lot of things great. He does a lot of things really good, but he does not do a lot of things great. And I think, like you said, last week threw 3 pretty touchdown passes. Joey Aguilar threw 3 pretty touchdown passes on Kentucky too. Like Kentucky, it's not good. And we did the same thing to Kentucky as you guys did. And that's why like you feel good after beating Kentucky like you do. Like we beat Kentucky just as bad, right? So I feel you, Vandy Chris, and I'm with you. He might have thrown 3 beautiful touchdown passes last week. I'm just talking about consistency over time. That's not in Diego Pavia's bag for real. To light a team up. Now, Tennessee is known for allowing teams to like making guys look like Jesus out there. So he could come out and do the same thing. But let's go to the chat, y'all. Kyle Dupree says, looking forward to seeing Pavia's mom as many times as Pavia makes a big play. Oh my. Let's see. Clout says Pavia is done for. Period. Pavia getting a noogie. What? Let's see. Oh, and then Clout and Vandy Chris are fighting. So that's pretty cool. Kyle Dupree said, to be fair, Prabula played a whole game last week and was trash. He was. Last week he didn't play well. And sometimes that happens, Kyle, right? Like, and again, Kyle, you sitting here talking about one of the best defenses in the country being your team, OU. Like, we look trash against OU, okay? And like Joey Aguilar is not trash. Ty Simpson looked like trash against OU. And like, got to give him respect. He's been playing well all season, right? Like, so the thing about it is Kyle, what you just said does not even make sense because y'all are one of the best defenses in the entire country. So everybody should look trash against y'all.
He's also coming back from an injury that when I saw it happen, I thought he was done for at least the season, if not forever. The way his leg bent, I thought he was done.
Nasty work. Sam Gordy something. He should be working a 9 to 5 at his age. Yes, he should. But so should Joey Aguilar. Kyle said, dang, Selly trying so dang hard. Devin, what's good, Devin? He says, welcome back, C2, and congrats on the new addition to the family.
Thanks,
glad to have another VFL in this world. Go Big Orange.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get sales baby when that baby come on. We're gonna have to make sure that the in-laws don't the in-laws are Bama fans, y'all. So
they swear up and down they gonna get her, but not on my watch.
Brother, all it takes is to take her on a drive through Alabama one time. You'll never have to worry about it again.
That's real. Noah James says, I think we all believe a little Noah. Adrian says this game is going to be a tough physical game. Our linebackers got to hit Diego early. Yeah, that's a big thing, man. If you can pop him early, it can really wake some things up. Devin also then says, I'm glad to see AC, that's Arion Carter, healthy. He is a totally different linebacker out there when he can walk on both feet. Hope he can lay a hit on Pavia the way he did Oh, my God. Why didn't we talk about that, bro? Hey, bro.
Hmm.
Hey. I ain't seen him hit like that since like his sophomore season, early in the season. That was nasty work.
I don't necessarily want Carter on Pavia all game long, though. I want Perlotti on Pavia just because I feel like one of the two is going to get kicked out of the game if they're on each other all night.
I
You know
agree.
what I mean? Like one of them is going to get kicked out.
Hopefully it's not our guy.
We can hope it's Pavia at that point.
Let's see. Chatsworth says, I'll say up front, Vandy beats UT and Neyland. They deserve to be in the college football playoff for sure, but I believe the Vols win. Yeah, I'm kind of right there. Our defense played a complete 180 game against Florida, and you think we get that same defense against Vandy? What do y'all think?
I don't know if that says much about it. Does, but also at the same time, you kind of have that moment like, does that truly say a lot? Because you can see Lagway, them boys were done early. Like after the first quarter, them boys were defeated, and they were just terrible all the way around. So it's kind of like which way are you leaning? But if we can get a dominant half like that again for the rest of the year,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'll take flashes of it against Vanderbilt. I don't think you're going to get it all game because Vandy's not going to give up after one quarter, no matter how far they're down.
I agree with that.
Which gives Tim Banks plenty of time to overthink and get conservative. So I'll take flashes of the defense we saw against Florida, but it's not going to be the whole game.
Bro, me and Dill were talking about this. The fact that we were actually blitzing on third down was crazy. But then the fact that we were sending 7 and 8,
yeah,
I was like, oh my God. Like I guess he realized that he has the athletes to get back there quick enough. I don't know. It took 11 games to do it, but whatever. Adrian says 2 more streaks left to be broken, beating Alabama at their house and beating Georgia anywhere. Yeah, that's real, bro. Clout is an instigator. He said, I'm talking ish no matter what. It's Vandy 8 week. Cal said, stop that. We still got one more game. Look, he said, Ruck, you beat me to it. Joey is older than Pavia. So for any Vol fan to say anything about it, is he really? I don't think so. I think they're the same age, right?
I thought they were both 24.
Yeah.
Diego looked older because he got Botox.
Yeah. So Diego Pavia was 2001 April 30th, and Joey Aguilar was June 16, 2001. So Pavia is older.
No, Pavia is younger. He's 2002.
Nah, he's 2001, brother.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's not what I'm finding.
I'm seeing. Oh, okay. I'm seeing 23 now. Yeah, he's 23. February 2002. I'm seeing that now. But I'm also seeing April 30th, 2001. So who knows which one is true? Can't trust the internet. Just call Theo. Vandy says it'll be a challenge for your linebackers to get to Pavia with the best O-line in the nation.
Now stop it.
Vandy
Stop
Chris. Vandy
I'm gonna
Chris.
get to it.
Stop
Vandy,
it.
Vandy Chris, man. Hey. Now we're I tried to set the stage for you a little earlier. We're not homers. We're homers, but we're realists. And you just coming in here talking reckless, man. you can't do that. Like, no. I understand you can be excited. You can be excited and feel like you're gonna beat Tennessee. It's something you just don't do often. Don't say that, because we got film to show you. And we got facts to show you. Says Pavia. Okay, talking about Joey again. Says they were barely alive for 9/11. Pavia was not alive for 9/11. Joey sounds what he says. You do know that the Vandy O-line is up for the Joe Moore Award as the best O-line, right?
Who they played?
That doesn't mean that they're the best O-line, though.
They gave up 6 sacks against Texas. They're averaging a sack and a half a game. There's 17 sacks this year. Y'all can't run block.
You don't have a quarterback that has 661 yards rushing with the best offensive line talent-wise.
That's real.
In college football. The reason they look the best on some aspects is because Pavia is such a dog that he can get out of some really bad situations, extend plays, run the ball, all of that. The offensive line is probably the best y'all have had in a long time, but they are not the best in college football.
Nah. Kyle Dupree says over under 30 Rocky Top chance. Over.
Dude, brother, you're gonna hit that before the game starts.
I'm gonna take the over. Richard says this: Candy and Pavia is all mouth. Keep running your trap. Oh man, see now the boys they ganging up on Chris, man. Everybody hates Chris. Oh, dude, yeah, this is bad. Yeah, they're cooking. Yeah. Clout says, "Who cares, bro? Y'all getting beat Saturday. Go off, deal. Go off, deal. Go off, C2. Go off, C2." And then Noah says, "Candy Chris. The real question is, what's their GPA?"
Ain't no GPA. Them boys ain't going to class. They paying somebody and do it online.
Oh my God. This is my boy Ryan, man. Ryan Gaynor, man. He back. 05 Hoover, Alabama says, Vandy Chris, you're cut off, my guy. Put the fireball down, G. Oh.
Chris, I'm judging if you on that fireball.
For real.
Yeah,
that's the Pavia effect, though. He got them acting crazy all year long. Last year, too.
Well, see, that's the problem right now is that he genuinely has this entire fan base believing, believing.
Right.
And
I've been saving this a little bit since I went down there. I had a good time. I had a fun time going down there. Live in Nashville. Game days here for the first time, and I don't even remember how long it was. And, it's a rare sight. So I went down there. I figured, if it was Tennessee and we hadn't seen game day in 20 years, there's going to be people setting cars on fire, going crazy down there, fighting opposing fans on site. I go down there. There's not a single Vanderbilt flag in the crowd anywhere. I turn around. There's 3 Washington State flags. There's a Drake University flag. I don't care if they were actually the best offensive line talent-wise in college football. You don't get to claim that when y'all had such a sorry showing as an SEC team for College Game Day. Utah had a better College Game Day showing than Vandy did, and that's terrible. No. You don't get to come in here and talk a bunch of crap when y'all didn't even show up for College Game Day because most of y'all are new fans this season or last season anyway.
That's true. Vandy Chris says this year's Joe Moore World Semifinals list includes Cincinnati, Duke, Georgia Tech, Indiana, Iowa, Michigan, Oregon State, Texas A&M, Utah, Vanderbilt.
So, Vandy Chris, do you think Georgia Tech, honest to God, has one of the most talented offensive lines in college football, or do you think they have benefited from playing in what might be the weakest? It might be weaker than some Group of 5 conferences, to be honest with you, as far as ability, coaching, all of that goes. The ACC is terrible, but statistically, they look like one of the best because they're playing trash teams week in and week out.
There's also 10 other teams on that list. So, I mean, that's a pretty lengthy list if we're going to add the semifinalists, but I don't know about y'all.
Bro, Kyle, can you please be a Tennessee fan? Please. He says, I don't know who Joe Moore is, but I know who Lou Garza is. Oh, my gosh. He said, did they do better for SEC Nation game in Nashville? It's probably worse. We're going to watch, bro. SEC Nation is showing up to Knoxville this Saturday, and it is going to look like College Game Day.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be packed. People going to be waiting the night before, turned up. Let's see. Vandy Chris says, we have had 4 different offensive linemen win the offensive line award in the week in the SEC. So have we, my brother. So like that's not like that award is also not really. It's not what you think it is. Let's see. Ryan says, I like seeing that 4-3 defense again. Hopefully Dom, Tyree, and Joseph set that line of scrimmage and dominates them D2 offensive line transfers. Yeah, totally. Hey, huge right here. Richard says David Hobbs is getting healthy, and that's big bad news. Yeah, bro. To watch Hobbs, bro, he is coming into his own, bro. And I hate that he's been injured most of his career because this is his junior. Like if he wasn't injured this year, he might have been gone too. But Bro, we 30 minutes in and have talked nothing about Vanderbilt's scout. Deal, please take it away.
All right. Just to give everybody a little taste of what Vanderbilt thinks of us. This summer, a Netflix documentary called Any Given Saturday came out on Netflix. So this is what Pavia had to say about us. He said, "We can beat Tennessee literally any given Saturday. They think they're going to destroy us. F every single one of those dudes." That needs to be on every video board in the locker room all week long. It needs to be playing over the speakers during practice. This is a dude that we got to take our frustration out on the year. But as far as Diego goes, beat chaos with structure. He likes to play backyard football. He likes to run around. Make sure that we clog those running lanes. Make sure that we take away that vision, those passing lanes during the offensive line. As long as we can do that, he won't be nearly as effective as he was. We did that great last year with our offensive line, just stuffing the line, making him run around. Pavia's arrogance has also affected his field tendency to play hero ball.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever he gets pressured, whenever he gets down, he likes to play hero ball. He threw a late interception against Alabama. But his biggest receiving threat, I'd say, is Eli Stowers. He's our leading receiver this year. He's a safety valve on play action. He does a lot of check and releases. So if he looks like he's going out to block, you still got to keep an eye on him because he will go and he will get a lot of yak after that. Bama held him to under 30 yards. I think that we can do the same thing. We just got to play tight with him, be aggressive, try to knock him off his routes. He should not be a factor. As far as our trenches go, I broke down the recruiting sites for every single starting offensive lineman for Vanderbilt, since we're talking so much about offensive line. Their left tackle, Isaiah Glass, 3-star out of high school, 42nd ranked tackle. He was a 3-star graduate transfer. Left guard, Cade McConnell, 3-star out of high school, 45th ranked guard, not ranked as a transfer. He's a junior. Center, Jordan White, 3-star out of high school, 56th ranked guard, 4-star graduate transfer. He's actually pretty decent. I'll give him that. The right guard, Chase Mitchell, 2-star out of high school. He was a 298th ranked tackle, and he was a 3-star graduate transfer. And then the right tackle was Bryce Henderson. He was not ranked at all in high school, and he was a 3-star graduate transfer. How many 5-stars and 4-stars is Rodney Garner racked up on this defensive line?
It's a bunch of them now.
It's a whole lot of them. So if you see kind of the pattern with their offensive line, it's not a lot of guys that were highly ranked, even still as transfers, but they got experience. They're all mostly graduate transfers. The youngest guy on their line is a junior, and that's their left guard, Cade McConnell. I think that as far as run blocking goes, we ought to be able to blow them off the ball. I already said pass protection, they've given up 17 sacks on the year. They're averaging a sack and a half a game. Texas got 6. And that was before the fourth quarter collapse that they had. So I think that we can just do whatever with them up front. They cannot run block without trickery. Options, traps, misdirections, things of that sort. I mean, they're going to be able to run it a little bit with Pavia just because he has that factor in his game. But as far as stopping the run goes, I mean, Pavia is their leading rusher. All you got to do is contain him. Shedrick Alexander, he's a running back. He can burn you. I don't think he'll get a whole lot of opportunities to do that. But the defensive tackles have to clog and anchor down, force runs outside into our edges and backers' arms. I feel like as long as we can do that, we ought to take away the run game completely. But through the air, what happened?
Dude, Cloud is going at it. Cloud ain't playing tonight, bro.
Hey, fire him up. Let's go.
Oh, I got something for Vandy Chris when Dylan's done anyway. So
yeah, I just got a little bit more. But through the air, they run a lot of 11 personnel, and usually that single tight end will always be Eli Stowers. Junior Sherrill and Trey Richardson, they're outside receivers, smaller, shiftier guys. They do have speed. Junior Sherrill especially, he's their deep threat. But Vandy runs a good bit of RPOs, so our linebackers are going to have to stay disciplined. They're going to have to keep their eyes on the ball at all times. But I think bump and road coverage could take away this game completely for passing-wise. Their offense is made up of timing routes and verticals to keep defenses honest and open up underneath passes. I feel like as long as we suffocate those guys off the line and we don't give them that extra step to really get in tune and get into rhythm, Pavia is going to be shut down. But we need good safety play help over the top to force
Big time.
passes outside. Hood and Redmond can jump those routes if they start passing outside. Because I don't know if anybody's watched a whole lot of Pavia this year, but he doesn't have a lot of like zip on the ball. A lot of times when he throws it, it's more of a loft pass. So I think Hood and Redmond, I think they can be on pick watch this week. I think we can get one. But as long as we set the edge and we spy Pavia and stay disciplined, I think this is our game to lose.
Go ahead, C2. What you had, bro?
Now, Vandy Chris, I want you to notice that when you were talking earlier about Vandy being a good team and like all that, we didn't say anything about disputing that. It's only when you start talking about how they have the best offensive line in the country and yada, yada, yada. And the problem with that is, my man, and I know this because I do a deep dive in statistics every week, or at least I did before I became a dad. I haven't had much time to do that since. The problem with focusing on just statistics is statistics don't take into account who you're playing at all. You can play a really bad schedule and have really good statistics. So what I like to look at is a mixture of statistics and PFF grades, because PFF will go and actually watch the tape, and even if the quarterback didn't get sacked, if the offensive lineman wasn't in the right spot, they're not getting a good grade. So you want to tell me over the course of the season that they have the best offensive line in the country, right? You want to tell me that. Meanwhile, over the course of the season, they have a 51.6 pass blocking grade and a 59.3 run blocking grade.
It's not great.
Nope.
That's not good at all. So let's take a little closer look, shall we? Pass blocking. They have an over 65 score on pass blocking in 3 games this season. That is South Carolina, that is LSU, and that is Auburn. 2 of those 3 teams have fired their coaches this season. Just for the record. Y'all had a 50.9 pass blocking grade against Charleston Southern. So a 48.6 against Alabama. That's fair. I'll give y'all that one. But the 50.9 against Charleston Southern's pretty dang bad. On the run blocking side, again, 3 games, you've had a 65 or better on the run blocking score. Charleston Southern is one of those games. Georgia State is the second one of those, and Utah State is the third one of those. So again, I say if you want to argue that Vanderbilt can win, I'm right there with you. Vanderbilt can definitely win this game 100%. If you want to argue that Vanderbilt has the best offensive line in the country, I'm definitely starting to wonder if you actually went to Vanderbilt or just live in Nashville and decided to start cheering for them this year because they're good. I expect more from a Vandy grad. At least you spell better than most of the other opposing fans we get in here sometimes, but come on, man. Let's be a little better.
Y'all, this game to me, like, while I believe it's going to be a great game, like, there's just no juice around it for me. I don't know if y'all feel that way. Maybe it's just me. I don't feel like there's any juice around it. I mean, the players should definitely feel like it because they know what's happening. They know that Pavia talking about that Vanderbilt's going to run the state of Tennessee and yada, yada, yada. I mean, he just be talking. And at some point, it's going to catch up. And this Go ahead.
I'm not too worried about the juice because one of our biggest concerns last week was if they were going to be fired up going into Florida, because at that point you could argue what were they playing for, because playoffs looked like they were out of the picture. So if they could get up for Florida and break that streak, more than likely you can get up for this. And Heupel, like, obviously with that the Netflix documentary, we didn't have as much behind the scenes. If you had to ask me, I can see Heupel giving them limited access to be in the locker room. But if you don't think that, like Dylan was saying earlier, that that's not on replay, that they got pictures of Theo and his mom up everywhere and stuff like that, they are fueled. They head hunting on Saturday, man. I'm not worried about nothing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
There's juice around the game for me, but that's because my sister-in-law goes to Vandy right now in their MBA program, so she's a Vandy fan. So,
okay.
We'll be watching it together and talking back and forth, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. Chatsworth says not likely, but if the Vols have a beatdown win in this game, are we? No, we're not getting in.
If we are, I don't want us to.
Yeah.
We don't deserve it.
No, so Vandy Chris said he's been a Vandy fan for 35 years, and no, I didn't go to Vandy. I served my country and moved here and simply chose them as my team.
Well, thank you for your service, but they don't have the best offensive line in football.
Thank you so much, Chris, for your service. But I can't get over that how you move here and they became your team, bro. I don't get that one.
Yeah, I respect it. You could have chose a better team. You didn't. You chose the team in the city you moved to. That's fair.
It's okay. There's another one 2.5 hours away though. That's much better at everything. So Noah says, how many bowl games do you remember out of that 35? Dang, Noah. He said, Ryan says, bro, Auburn put up 38 with that Daniels kid. I ain't worried about Joey and Bishop. They're gonna do their thing. Yeah, we're gonna be able to do what we want to do. Can we stop them consistently? Here's what I think, boys. You get 2 stops and score, it could be night.
Yeah,
I don't think they have the firepower offensively. Now it's been better. That's the thing about Vandy this season is they found ways, like the Texas game. They came back, bro, and Texas let off the gas. That's the thing that worries me because Heupel likes to take his foot off the gas, and this cannot be one of those games, bro.
Yeah,
this cannot be one of those games, bro.
Is the spread out?
Yeah.
What is it?
Wait. Much better at cheating and being arrogant. No thanks, brother. Are you? Y'all might have one of the most arrogant guys in the entire. No, not one of. He is the most arrogant guy in the country, Diego Pavia. And cheating. How are we cheating? We never have to cheat against y'all.
No. Matter of fact, we were cheating and still lost to Pruitt. So
very true.
Yeah. Just goes to show coaching's everything.
Right, sure. Want them to win, never. Hey, you a real fan, Vandy Chris, especially if it's in your title. I don't even put nothing Tennessee in my title.
You must be respecting history if you're bringing up cheating because that is history. Anyway, what I was going to say that concerns me in this game, and something I think the game's going to come down to if we're talking offense, is which quarterback is going to be able to resist their tendency to at times play hero ball. Because Vanderbilt's defense isn't bad. They aren't like amazing by any stretch, but any defense is going to pick you off if you throw it into triple and quadruple coverage.
Yeah.
I don't care. So if Aguilar goes out there and is throwing it into triple coverage, trying to, let's say Vandy gets up on us by 7 early in the game. If he's out there trying to get everything back in one go, that could end poorly for us. But same thing on the other side. If Diego feels like he's got to put the entire team on his back, running, throwing everything, then he's going to make mistakes too.
Totally.
Defensively, what I would like to see us do is what we did against Florida, where we played with 3 linebackers out there quite a bit. I don't think you need to have 2 safeties deep against Vandy. I would prefer us not, because it will allow us to better contain Pavia and also watch out for screen passes to the running back, cover the tight ends. Because if you can take away those 3 pieces on defense, it's pretty much done at that point.
That's real. I feel like if we can just, let's see. Cool. We have one. Do you forget what Jawan Jennings had to say about Vanderbilt and you let words from Pavia bother you? It's the same thing. What are we talking about?
Yeah, it doesn't bother us, brother. We were just pointing out the hypocrisy.
Yeah, we're not pointing any. It doesn't bother me at all. It's just just football. That's a rivalry, bro.
Difference is Jawan Jennings wasn't on 15 podcasts a week saying the same exact thing about us.
This man got his on his personal page and said F Vanderbilt.
Yeah,
like,
can you blame him?
No. Vandy Chris, you coming to the game? We'd love to meet you and see you afterwards. After we get that dub. Nah, we losing, y'all. I'm just gonna tell you. Anyways, early in the week, And only y'all know why I'm saying that, because I talked all week about how Florida was gonna win, and they didn't. So Vandy winning, bro. 2 scores at least. Putting money on Vanderbilt. Turner put 100 on Vandy on Florida last week. It was pretty awesome, actually. It was dope to see that slip come through. He was like, "Yeah, I'm putting 100 on Florida." That was a lit. Early in the week, boys. What do y'all think? Score predictions. Drop something.
41-30 Vols.
No D.
Yeah, I could see something like that. Give me 35-28 Tennessee.
I'm thinking like a 34-27 Tennessee type game.
I'm going 31-27 Vandy.
Bro.
I see this game being a lot like the Bama game where Bama and Vanderbilt played. I just see it being a little bit more physical and chippy. But I can see it being the same way where it's tight early, then Diego starts trying to play hero ball late.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna have to win this one, bro. I don't know. The juice coming on for Tennessee, right? After the Florida win, I don't know. Something about it. It was different. It's just a different type of victory, man. Like, we haven't played that well all year.
Right.
So look, Clout said that's not 2 scores, Ruck. Vandy Chris says he's an experienced podcast host. He'd love to come on and talk about it Monday, win or lose.
Well, hell yeah, brother. We'll have you on.
Y'all know C2 really sleepy, bro. Like, he's not really, like, he's here, bro, physically.
Right.
Well, hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Look, it's been a long 2 weeks, my man. It's been a long 2 weeks. Someone earlier asked me what I thought about Thielander in the Florida game, and I thought he did really good at the things he normally does really good at, which is like run defense.
Yeah.
And then was booty cheeks at the things he's normally booty cheeks at, which is everything else you need a linebacker to do on defense.
Very true. Very true. Noah says we're going to spy Pavia. You would think, but Tim Banks, man, I've seen stranger things.
If
So
we didn't spy Green, we're not spying Pavia.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It's like, yeah, but
right. If we come out in the 4-3, I think we do it more, but I don't think we're going to have a dedicated spy.
No, not at all. I just don't. We never do.
I mean, if we ran what I think we should run on defense, I feel like we win this game by 30 or more points. But
you would think
that's just not going to happen. So
no, it's not going to happen because we don't know how to allow that to happen. We don't know how to make that happen, bro. So it's hard being a Tennessee fan, guys, especially defensively this year. But y'all, let's wrap like this, man. Tennessee and Rutgers today. Jacoby Gillespie goes for his career high 32 points. Nate Amen, another 20 right behind him. Nate Amen shot the ball very well today, 4 of 6 from 3. Looked very timid to start the game. I think just trying to get his feel as we get into big dog play now. You got Houston tomorrow. Houston was playing Syracuse. I think they ended up winning that game, did they not?
I can check.
Yeah, they ended up winning by 4 in overtime. So final of that score 78-74. So I like that for Tennessee. Houston's legs a little bit less fluff tomorrow. I'm telling y'all, that does play a factor. When you play an overtime game a day before, you got another game and you're going to be another physical team. It helps Tennessee out massively. It's very nice to not have to rely on one guy to score the basketball. It's nice to have a lot of perimeter defenders for the first time that can actually defend. We always have had, like, okay, Zakai could defend, right? Gainey wasn't the greatest defender. Shaq could defend. We all know Dalton Knecht can't defend. Chaz Lanier was okay, right? But this feels like everybody perimeter-wise can D up on this team. That is what we didn't have. Yeah. Hey, man. Vandy, y'all need to pray for Vandy. We got to pray for him tonight.
Yeah, his point guard is straight, though.
The curly hair dude.
Yeah, he from Nashville, I think.
Yeah, he went to CPA, I think.
Yeah, he tough, but
what's his name? Tyson.
I don't know, but I'm putting my money on Jacoby though.
100%. What is that guy's name? It's not Frankie Collins. Tyler Tanner. That's his name.
I don't know anything about basketball, Vandy, Chris, but I will give y'all this. Your basketball court looks better than Georgia's does. Because I don't know who designed that bulldog on their court.
Dude.
That looks like an abuse victim.
Yeah, it was not great. Big game tomorrow. Can Tennessee get it done against Houston? I think we can. I definitely think we can, especially neutral site. Another opportunity. They're definitely not the same Houston team. They definitely still battle and beat you up a little bit. But as far as scoring the basketball, not the same. Not the same.
Of course, that's the beauty of basketball. In my opinion, basketball is the best sport for when it comes to upsets or anyone being able to win the game. If you can knock down shots and strategize right, anything can happen. But neutral site, second day. Like you said, it's a shorter turnaround for Houston versus us. That early game benefited us, even though it seemed like there was nobody in the arena today.
Not at all.
Nobody.
But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, Amit is a little bit more aggressive, looking for his shot early. Honestly, if he keeps this up, I hope Barnes pulls what he did with Chaz. He said, "We're paying you too much for you not to shoot," so I benched him. And I don't know if that would happen, but for me, like there was some open looks he passed up. We can't have that no more. We need you aggressive. I'm a big fan of Gillespie, man. He can get his, and he gets his in the system, and then he does little things too to get other people involved. But we got a two-headed snake right now. If it was my way, we need to add one more person to that to have a consistent big three. But tomorrow will tell us a lot for what this basketball team can do.
I will tell you the best thing about what's going on is the fact that JP Estrella played basketball today and had that two-hand boom
today. That knee looked pretty good,
bro. He caught. I was like, yeah, he's okay,
right?
I was like, okay, he's really okay. So I can't wait to kind of see what he decides to do, how he comes on, because he's also been scoring the basketball very well. So I feel like for him now with the knee, it's going to be a whole lot more about his footwork, because his footwork isn't that great right now, but he can still find a way to score because he just has that offensive kind of package. So while the knee is hurt, you got to really be on top of your tips, man, with your footwork, especially tomorrow. So we're going to be able to beat. I think the thing with Houston now is that last year we had the size, but nobody was strong. Felix was like 10 pounds lighter. You know what I'm saying? JP Estrella didn't play. Cade Phillips was 10 pounds light. Now, everybody 10 pounds more. And we got more size. So it's like, if we throw Cade and Felix out there, okay, cool. We'll bring in Jalen Carey, and then we'll bring in Estrella. Okay, cool. We want to run three bigs. Bro, my favorite lineup that we do right now is Jacoby at the 1. I don't care who's at the 2. I genuinely don't care. Whoever at the 2, Nate at the 3, JP at the 4, and Felix at the 5.
Yep.
Bro, that's when we go on runs, because you got 6'1", and then whoever's at the 2 is going to be somewhere between like 6'4", 6'6". Then you go 6'10", 6'10", 7 foot. And your 6'10" wing can shoot the basketball.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm excited about it. Very excited about it. So what y'all boys think? C2, you think we can handle business against Houston?
Brother, you know I'm the wrong person to ask. I ain't got a clue. All I know is so far from what I've seen, we look better on offense, which is good for us because I've not seen a game where it just looks like we're blind, where the UT Knoxville School of the Blind out there shooting and can't knock down a basket to save our lives. I haven't seen that yet this year. We're not solely focused on one guy being able to shoot like we were with Chaz Lanier last year. But I've also watched a Houston game and they looked really good. So we could handle business. We could also lose. I just hope it's close if we do lose. So at least we look good.
Deal?
Yeah, I think, and this might be a little bit of a crazy take, but I think as long as we play as hard as we did today, I think we can beat anybody in the country. I mean, as long as we take care of the ball, we stay hot shooting. I mean, Nate Ament's finding himself. Jacoby Gillespie keeps doing what he's doing. We got the defense on the interior. If Houston can't stop us, who can?
The thing that I'll say this, and then we'll wrap this thing up tonight. I've not seen a Barnes team score the basketball like this ever.
Yep.
Like consistently over 75. Like that does not happen for like that. Like, that's just not been us ever.
Right.
Like, I mean, the most recent game I can recall, bro, like I think we beat Auburn a few years ago, like 48-42. Y'all remember that game?
That's like 2021.
Bro, it was, I mean, like that's what I think of when I think about Barnes offensive teams. It's
right.
You beat a team for like 48-45. Like that's terrible. And I just haven't seen that. Like we're still playing pretty dang good defense. I think we're giving up a few more points. I feel like when you score the ball so much, you're going to give up a little bit more on the defensive end.
For sure.
But the fact that you can score the basketball this well, I like it. So, boys,
maybe it's just me.
Go ahead.
It's just me as a casual fan who's just now getting into basketball and learning about it. But a low-scoring defensive battle in basketball is a lot less entertaining to watch than a low-scoring defensive battle in football, where they're at least like popping each other and getting hit and all that. I'd much rather watch people like score in basketball for sure.
For sure.
And I just hope we don't lose to Purdue this year. That's my only thing. I don't care if we lose to Houston all that much, but I hate Purdue with a burning passion.
I do too, bro. I hate Purdue so much.
Well, they're pretty good, guys.
Purdue is very good. Bro, you know who Purdue are? Not as far as how good they are, but Purdue is equivalent to Halls High School.
Yeah.
Like, if you lived in Knoxville, you would understand exactly what I'm saying. No one likes them, but however, they're always decent. And Purdue is like always good right now because Painter can freaking coach. He can coach anybody, bro. He's a great coach. And I wish he would go somewhere else that wasn't Purdue.
It's like the textbook Big Ten style of basketball.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm
sure you do, Vandy, Chris. They stole y'all's color scheme.
They did. Well, y'all, man, we are planning on being live again tomorrow night, talking all hoops, probably right after that Tennessee-Houston game. That game's at 6:00 Eastern, so we'll kind of watch that game. All the boys will be tapped in, and then we hope to come on live afterwards. We'll kind of see how that vibe goes, see if I'm even home. I don't know what's going to be happening Thanksgiving week. I got some turkeys to smoke. We'll see what happens. But that would be our last show of the week, man, because it is Thanksgiving. So, good question here, Vandy Chris. Who do y'all have, Alcoa or Greenville State Championship?
I ain't going.
I don't want to pick against Alcoa, but Greenville is so good, bro.
That's what I was going to say. It's hard to pick against Alcoa.
I think Greenville's going to win. But
Greenville's
as someone
so
who
good.
was born and raised in the area, I'm going Alcoa because I got to go with my heart.
Man,
Yeah.
I got a story.
Uh-oh.
2018, 2019, I was a junior and senior in high school. We went undefeated during the regular season, undefeated in the playoffs both years. Got matched up with Alcoa in the finals. Lost both of them.
So you're not picking.
So I got Greenville all the way.
So in short, you're not picking Alcoa. Okay, I got you.
This is the last thing I've got to say tonight. It has nothing to do with anything other than I'm sleep deprived, and AJ said something that reminded me of this earlier. I saw someone on Twitter or Threads or whatever, something earlier today, post, man, it's so hard being a Philadelphia Eagles fan. I was like, oh no, you and that all-star talent roster and Super Bowl rings signed a Titans fan. Like, get out of here. I'm so tired of y'all.
1 in 10.
Right.
1 in 10. Sleep. 39 and 37. Y'all niggas trash. Trash. He said, sleep.
Bro, it's Cam Ward versus the world out there every time we go into a game. It's so bad.
So bad. We suck, man. Titans are bad. That's why we can't talk about them right now. So, oh, y'all, man, it's Thanksgiving week. Hope everybody has a great week. We do plan to be live tomorrow night around 8:15 Eastern. So we'll kind of see the vibes, and we'll see if we kind of pop open there. If we don't, I mean, y'all have a happy Thanksgiving, and you already know, man, we'll be back on Sunday for the next day's show. No matter, no if, no ands, no buts about it. Tennessee and Vanderbilt Saturday, boys. Let's get that popcorn ready. Anybody, y'all got anything else before we wrap?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Go Vols.
Go Vols.
Hey, for my guy C2, my guy Dylan, my guy Sales, your boy Wrecking the Building, man. We love y'all. We thankful for the support. Y'all like this thing up. Like, blow it up. And we'll see you hopefully tomorrow night. That is the plan. We'll see you tomorrow night. But if we don't, we'll see you on Sunday for the next day. It's straight up Tennessee. Baby.